Welcome. Welcome to the Mastery Class series. The concept of a mastery class was first introduced in 387 BC by Plato, a Greek philosopher and founder of the Academy, which was the first ever university. The instructors at Plato's Academy planned classes that started with an inquiry. Students brought questions to class and, with guidance from an instructor, they mastered key concepts by asking these questions. The mastery class of the 21st century begins with questions 2. But there is a big difference. What is it that we have in almost every school now that Plato did not have in 387 BC? Computers. Computers are now an important part of the learning process. 21st century technology provides a rich experience for students who take a mastery class that was not available in 387 BC. Your lectures are all recorded. You will watch these lecture videos before you come to class. So once again, welcome to this Introduction to the Mastery Class series. In this video, you are going to learn how a mastery class works. Every video follows the same pattern. If you understand the pattern of these lectures, you will most likely understand the material. For instance, we're just wrapping up the introduction part of this video. It follows the same introduction pattern of every recorded video. After the introduction, you will get the main idea for the video. It will start with look for. For this lesson, you want to look for what makes a 21st century mastery class different from a traditional class. Once the key concept of the video is introduced, a prompt to take good notes comes up. This appears in every video. Why? Because it's important to keep track of the information in every video. After the Take Notes prompt, you will be introduced to the learning objective for the video. Every video has the same language for the learning objective. By the end of this video, you will be able to fill in the blank. The learning objective for this introductory video says that by the end of this video, you will be able to explain how a 21st century mastery class works. I have a question for you. What is the difference between the main idea of a video and the learning objective of a video? This is a very good question, and one you would want to bring to an inquiry session. Now we are moving into the part of the video where new material will be introduced. There is, again, a recurring prompt that alerts you to this new information that is coming. The prompt is, are you ready? At this point in every video, you will get the main part of the lecture. In a mastery class, you watch the lecture, the part of the class where you learn something new or learn more about something that you've been working on before you come to class. Having the lectures on videos provides two huge benefits to all learners. I already mentioned one. You can watch a video as many times as you need to. You can actually rewind your instructor. The biggest benefit, however, is what happens when you get to your classroom. Because the instructor is not giving a lecture, he or she can devote the entire class to helping students. I don't know if you've noticed, but any class you attend usually has 4 parts to it. First, there's a review or a setup. Secondly, there's new information that usually has something to do with the information you learned in the last lesson. The third part of a class is where you get a chance to ask questions and make sure that you understand what is being taught. And the fourth part of a class is where you work with an instructor, getting guided practice, getting a chance to work with the skill that you just learned about. All right, there's 5 parts to a lesson. Once you've accomplished steps 1 through 4, the instructor usually gives you some homework, right? Now, none of this is going to change. It's just going to happen in a different way. A part of each lesson has been recorded just like this one, and you can use any number of electronic devices to view them. Every video is about 10 minutes long. And as I said, these videos are the lecture part of your mastery class. You must watch every video, every lecture, to familiarize yourself with the key concepts that these lectures cover. The videos are ordered in a well-designed sequence, so you must master one lesson before you move on to the next. At the end of a video, you're going to be asked to submit a question, and you will post your question in a folder that's in your learning management system. Now, you might ask, what is a learning management system? And that is another great question to submit for an inquiry session. We will be doing the same things that Plato and the other instructors at the Academy did thousands of years ago. These are the same things that have been done in classrooms ever since. We will just be doing them in a slightly different way. You will watch the videos outside of class. That's the lecture. You will write a question that will start each class. That's the inquiry that used to be called the review. After the inquiry session, you will spend the rest of class with your instructor getting help and feedback on the objective that you're working on. And that's it. That's what a 21st century mastery class looks like. Okay, this is new for you, and you might get frustrated. But don't give up on yourself. You will get there. And in the words of Sir Winston Churchill, never, never, never give up. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of England during World War II, he failed the 6th grade. We're almost done. You will know the video is coming to a close when you see the following statements. They signal the conclusion of the lesson, and the language will always be the same. Make sure you go to the inquiry link for this lesson in your LMS and submit a question for this video. The most important thing to remember, though, work hard and have fun.